I'm Pamela.
I'm Ebong.
And I'm Kate.
We audition with you from Redwood, which is located at 7121 Bethesda Lane in Bethesda Row.
And today we are so lucky to have Allison Reimus as our special guest. Welcome, Allison.
Yay.
Hi. Thanks for being with us. Thanks for having me.
She is the creator of this crazy thing, this crazy concept called art jumping. And I want to know all about art jumping. What exactly is art jumping?
Art jumping, very simply, is art lovers from all over the world are so excited by a piece of work they see in a museum or a gallery that they literally jump up into the air and somebody takes a picture of it. They send it to me and I put it on the blog.
How did you?
Yeah. How did you come up with
those things?
I've been asked that question so many times before. It's very simple, but it's very hard to answer, actually. Well, I grew up in mid-Michigan, where the closest museum was probably a 2.5-hour drive to Detroit.
Right.
So when I got to go to museums, I was so excited. So museums I've always been something that made me like really, really happy to be there. So once I moved to DC, it was like there's museums galore.
Right.
So it was just like excitement overload.
But were you always an art lover?
Oh yes, always. I'm an artist now. I knew I wanted to be an artist since I was like maybe 11 or 12 years old.
Yeah.
Well, have you always been a jumper?
No,
Athletic?
That's the part that I just kind of stumbled upon. I was with some friends one time. We were in we were working for a mobile museum that travels the country. It's called Art Train USA, and it goes to underserved communities. So we would meet people all day long who have never been in a museum, and they were, some of them were like 60 or 70 years old. And it was so exciting to see that firsthand that somebody, me or one of my friends, somebody jumped in the air, and I was like, I'm going to take a picture of that.
So how did that come? How did you go from taking a picture of you jumping in the air to the blog/website to this national, actually global explosion?
Well, once I captured that first picture and saw how hilarious it was, then I thought, I want to get a collection of these pictures, and I want to put them on the internet so all my friends could see. That's how it started.
So where did you first put them? Did you create your own website first, and then put them on the website?
No, I thought about maybe doing a website, but that's a lot of work. A blog is so simple. And actually the concept of art jumping is very simple. So I thought that would probably be the best vehicle to put the pictures out to the world.
We found out about it because as Ebong said, it became this global or national movement. But so a particular, very prestigious museum picked up on the idea because, as I understand it, they were looking for a marketing campaign to get people into museums and appreciating art. And when they stumbled upon your site, it was like, wow.
There's a lot of jumping and stumbling going on here.
Jumping and stumbling. So tell us about that. I mean, that must have been really exciting for you.
I'm glowing just thinking about it right now. It was so exciting. I mean, like I already said, it's just some girl from small town Michigan. Now all of a sudden, MoMA is calling me up and wants me to participate in this big event. And
well, what is the big event?
The big event was so the MoMA, I think. Once a month now, they're open for extended hours, and the whole purpose is to get New Yorkers to be able to go to MoMA after work, because I think they close at 5 regularly. So they had an art jumping event, they had an open bar, they had, I believe there was music somewhere, but such a whirlwind.
So after the open bar, people were jumping?
People were jumping up and down, jumping
I never did make it to the bar, but
you're just jumping along.
But yeah, it was to get young people, young New Yorkers interested in their museum and to not take the museum for granted, which I think not just New Yorkers, but I think even people in DC might take.
So any plans to do that in DC? You want to start? Do we want to do an art jumping event?
I'm definitely open to the idea. What's tricky though is that, like, I'm an artist first, and so I don't really want to be known forever as just the art jumping girl. I like to leave it up to the art jumpers of the world, and when they plan an event, sometimes I'll be invited and I'll go, but I don't know if I'm going to be the one doing the planning.
Well, when you're talking about the art jumpers of the world, how many art jumpers are there now?
I don't have an exact number, but I will tell you.
Hundreds, thousands, millions?
I would say thousands.
Oh my gosh, wow.
I probably get about 4 submissions a week. that's if there's no press or publicity or anything. If, like, when the MoMA event was in the New York Times, I probably got 10 submissions a day. But things have been kind of quiet in the last couple months, so about 4 a week.
Well, tell us, I want to hear about your art, but I also want to hear what kind of art makes you want to jump.
Oh my gosh. Well, my favorite, I usually jump for paintings.
Okay, I like paintings.
Yes, I usually...
What kind of paintings?
Alex Katz.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he has a lot of work. He has work at the Hirshhorn. That's probably my favorite.
And when you jump, do you just go straight up, or do you do like a...
I have a style.
There's a style, there's style slash technique.
I was pom-pom captain in 8th grade. So
Oh my God, I was a pom-pom captain too.
yeah, so I do a little...
I wasn't, I watched.
I do like little
We call them
herkies.
cheerleaders.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, basically cheerleaders that don't talk and
Yeah,
hold
we
pom-poms.
dance.
But anyway, I do a little
Be a
herkies
Midwest
thing.
Yeah.
And I found that's the most flattering for me. Anyway.
So you do herkies in
I've had
front
a
of
lot
paintings?
Yes, I do. Yeah, there's my next blog. Herkies in front of paintings.
And your art, where can we
Yes.
find your art?
I have a website, AllisonReimus.com. I'm updating it at the moment, but it'll be up soon.
What inspires you from an artistic perspective, besides Annie Katz? What, I mean, from your perspective, what you'd like to do taking this forward? Like you said, you don't want to become known as the art jumping girl, woman, lady.
Yes.
So what would you like to do going forward with this?
I think, well, my only maybe big plans regarding the blog right now is I'd like to put together a book of maybe the best photos.
Nice.
You know, like a little coffee table picture book type of memento, I guess, something you can hold in your hand.
Big glossy.
Well, yeah, we'll see.
I think that we should all get together and do a jump, and
You
so that
guys
we can be
should.
featured. The District Dish
We
it.
absolutely
host can
will
be
have to
featured.
jump for
Do
you.
it.
Allison, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
When we heard about it, we did a little jump for joy too, because we love hearing about great, innovative ideas coming out of the District of Columbia. So thank you for doing that, and congratulations on all of your
Thank you.
success.
Thanks.
And we hope you've learned something new here today with us too. If you have an art jumping photo, send it to Allison, and watch us here next time on the District Dish.